they play YouTube video, maybe just talk. So it's gonna be like a radio diary or something. I don't know. They always say that like life is all about like your mental state and thinking positive. If you think positive, things will be positive. You know. I don't know. But bro. Anyways, I'm gonna turn it this way. Anyways, I'm currently on the way to work, like I just said. And I don't know, I don't know why I dread going to work like every single time. I guess maybe it's like all the crying babies. I'm just not like, I just don't have the energy for like other people's children like 24/7. It's just too much for me, like the thing is, I like children, but I don't like them for too long. Like I don't like to be around. I don't like to be around other people's kids for too long. Like, and that's just the truth. Like I have to be around my child 24/7 because that's my child. Like I don't have nobody else to bring her around, and obviously, like as a kid, it's different. Like I have an obligation, but other people's kids, I just don't care to be around children all the time because like they're cool, but they're annoying as hell. And I don't feel like hearing all the crying in my head. It really just frustrates me. And then also like when they don't listen, it's hard, for me to. And like I know my child is not gonna be perfect. She's not gonna listen to everything that I say, but it's my kid. I can tap that ass if she don't listen. The other people's kids, I'm not about to, like beat them, and I can't beat them anyways. So, and I wouldn't really want to beat some. I mean, some kids they need their ass whooped, like they really do. But it's not even about. Oh my god, this takes me all fucking day. And it's not even about a desire to discipline children. It's just that, sometimes you're just not cut out for certain things. Like, everybody's not meant to, like, with me, I could, like, if I was to be a nurse or something, I could work in labor delivery or in the NICU or something like that, like, I'd be okay doing that. But because those are babies, like they're little tiny babies, and they can't talk or do anything, and yeah, they're gonna cry, you hush them, you feed them, you kind of do your job, clean their diapers, and you go about. But the age that I'm working with, it's just difficult for me to deal with. And then my child, she likes a lot of attention. It's not that she does like attention because that's what she's used to. She's the only child for me, and she gets all my attention 24/7. But even with her, like I could kind of just set her down and she'll kind of play by herself and be okay. If she's not hungry and if her diaper's not wet, she'll just sit there and be all right. She cries when she needs something, or when she's ready to sleep or hungry, or whatever. But she likes to be entertained. That's the thing about her. Either way, like if she wasn't my child, she might annoy me too, because and even though she is my child, she still annoys me sometimes, but it's life. But as far as my job goes, I just don't think that I'm cut out for it. And it's just like my life right now. It's not, how I feel about my life right now, I just feel like I'm kind of I'm stuck, I don't know why. It just might be my mental, just my outlook, but that's literally just how I feel. I feel just kind of like trapped, like lost. I feel like my soul is lost, and I feel like my mind is like a double-minded, and it doesn't. I'm not like, I don't really know the Bible like that word for word, but I know that a double-minded person is just not a good thing. It's not a positive thing at all. And my mind is very double-minded. It's like I toy with myself all the time. Like I go back and forth, wanting to do this and wanting to do that, and being happy and then that, and and searching for happiness in places know, like I'm not trying to pity myself, but at the same time, facts are facts, you know, like how my life has been up to now, like I've never really like had a lot of things to just make me feel like a happy person and feel like fulfilled in some way. So now my adult life, I'm still battling that child that I used to be, you know, trying to figure out what's the next thing that can make me happy. Like, is there anything that can make me happy? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's things that I want to do with my life, but a lot of times I'm fearful that, you know, the thing that I thought would make me, like, for instance, I want to be a star, right? I want to be a singer, I want to be a writer, I want to be on stage. And in my mind, that's what would make me feel happy. But it's like a fear inside of me that makes me feel like, what if I do get to live out my dreams and I'm still not happy and I still feel empty on the inside, you know? And it's just like, what then? What then? What would I do then? Like, what else would I have? And is that life like constantly seeking happiness, or do some people just have it and they feel content? Like, do I just need to meditate more? Is that the problem? Do I need to go to the doctors and get them to put me on some like medication or something so that I could, you know, be more stable, happy, peaceful? Like, I don't know. I just really don't know. But it's like I'm thinking about my next move, like what to do next. And I think sometimes like I'm seeking attention, the attention that I really want, in the worst possible ways, you know? I act out like really badly when I feel like, well, I feel like a child still, you know? Like I still have a lot of growing up to do. I'm aware of that. And I'm working on that, but it's like, shit, I don't know. It just feels so dim, you know? Like, dreadful sometimes. Like, and it's like, you know, it's weird because someone could look at my life and be like, oh, well, what are you so unhappy about? Like, you have a house, you got a vehicle, you have a child, you know, but those are all outside things that are outside of me that don't really fulfill me like that. Like, I don't know. Like, my child is beautiful to look at, and I love her to death. I really do. And she's probably why I'm still here, you know? She probably really is why I am still here. Or maybe I'm just still here because I want to see, like, what the fuck is, how shit's gonna play out for me. But it's just like, what I'm trying to find is that happiness on the inside, like where I'm just happy and content with myself, you know, and with my life, how it is. And I don't know what that starts with. I don't know how to, like, start, you know? Like, what is life? There's some quotes that say that life, I don't know who it's by, but I'm sure y'all can look it up or something. Or some people might know because it's kind of famous. Like, just to kind of summarize it, some quotes is saying that life is just meant to be suffering, you know, that all life is about is just suffering, living and suffering. And that's a really terrible way to live your life. And then it's like, you know, you shouldn't look at life like that. You should look at life like a challenge, you know? I don't know. I think it's my mind, you know? I think my mind really fucks with me heavily. Like this morning I woke up and, you know, I just, oh man, this is such a depressing ass, like, video today. It's so fucking depressing, but this is just how I've been feeling, you know? Depressed, kind of. But why? Why do I feel depressed is what I'm trying to figure out. I just don't know. Like, I can't just sit around and say it's my job. I can't blame my job for feeling depressed. I hate that. I gotta find some place to prompt this thing, but I can't sit around and blame my relationship for being depressed. I can't sit around and blame like me going into motherhood a little bit earlier than I wanted to as to why I'm depressed. Like I can't, I don't know. It's just so deeper than that, I think. But it's just like these are the things that I can easily pinpoint and say, oh well, that's the cause of my feelings, you know. But basically what I feel like I need to do is some extreme soul searching. Like it's true. Like I need to sit down and find myself again. Like I feel like I lost myself in a lot of ways. Like over the past couple of years, I feel like I just lost myself and I just kind of let go, you know? And I feel like the person that I've always wanted to be or that I am inside, I kind of let that person go. And it's like I'm trying to figure out how to get back and find that person, you know? Like it's, you know, there was a point that I felt content, you know, that I felt like I knew myself a little bit. And now I feel like I have no clue who I am. No clue. I don't know myself. I don't know who the fuck I am. Like, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I need. I mean, I know what I need, but I think I know what I need. But what I know is that I need to do some soul searching. And it's hard to do that around chaos. I need to just kind of start over on a blank slate and ask myself who the fuck I am, what I want to do, what I want to be, how I want to do it. And I don't even have to worry about the how, it's just who. And the how will kind of come once I'm focused on the main thing. Because it's just like the way that my life is going, or in my head, the way that I'm feeling about life, it's like I need to figure some shit out quick. And or at least make an effort to start figuring some shit out because it's just looking too dim and bleak for me. Like I feel like because of my mental, like I'm starting to just I'm deteriorating, you know? Like I'm sinking. And I just feel like I don't know. I don't want to be like, oh, nobody understands, you know? Because sometimes shit, I don't even understand. I don't really know how to kind of verbalize that to somebody. I just feel like I want to be away from everybody, like, you know, like I just want to be a hermit and just figure shit out. Because it's so much shit in this world, like that you can see that really makes you question yourself. Especially if you're somebody that don't know themselves and don't really have a strong mind, like going on Instagram, you seeing all this and all these girls and they have these plastic surgery done bodies and shit like that, and you look at yourself and you're just like, well shit, I don't look exactly like that, you know. I don't look anything close to that, you know, and it just makes you kind of question yourself. Like this morning I got up and I put on my wig or whatever, and I, you know, it wasn't setting right how I wanted it to be and it wasn't looking right. And I literally just felt like shit about myself. I just looked at myself and I was like, you know, I just felt like I felt ugly. Like I just felt like ugly, like, and it's just like, you know, I'm truth be told, like I'm really, to me, I'm not an ugly person, you know, like I'm not the worst out there, I'm not the best out there, but I'm definitely not the worst either, and I'm not below to me, you know. And just the way that I was feeling, I had to check myself really quick, and that was a good positive thing for me, But I was like, you're really like, you need to chill. Basically, is what I told myself. I was just like, you need to relax because it's not that deep. You don't look like shit. You don't look the best that you could look, but you're going to work. And then it's really not even about me thinking that I look bad. It's just about what I think other people are gonna think that I look like, you know? And me thinking about that makes me kind of second guess myself, like, oh, they're gonna be like, oh, she looks the best today. And that just changed my mind. And that's such a dangerous thing. Like, it really is. I was watching Will Smith the other day. I kind of just watched a snippet or whatever. He was saying, if you let other people determine how you feel about yourself, that is a dangerous game to play. And it really is, because nobody should have that much power over you. Like, you shouldn't be so concerned about everybody that it really takes you down like that, you know? And it's like, I think that's a lot of my issue too. It's like what I'm supposed to be, where I am supposed to be in life, or what I'm told I'm supposed to be, where I'm told I'm supposed to be. I feel like I'm not there, so it really depresses me, you know? And it's not just about what I'm told to be, but it's also what myself, my expectations for myself. I don't feel like I'm there. Like, I should have graduated college, you know? But at the time, I just felt like it was something else that I wanted to do, so I dropped out. And I was so torn, but I had nobody to talk to, you know? I had nobody to kind of really tell them what was going on in my mental space. And if I did call somebody to talk to about how it's feeling, it was just like, just go ahead and finish. Just stop complaining. Do what you gotta do and finish. But it's like nobody really understands how to be there for somebody mentally when they're telling you that. And then again, it's like people don't always know how to help somebody else. So it's like I shouldn't even expect somebody to be able to help me, you know, because sometimes we just don't know how to help somebody else. And, you know, everybody's not going to be able to help you or give you the advice that you need. And that's life. It's kind of getting hot. But anyways, I feel like I'm looking for help. You know, I feel like that's what I'm searching for. I'm looking for help from outside sources, and nothing on the outside has ever given me the help that I feel that I needed fully. And it's just like I can't depend on any outside sources to help me anymore. I gotta kind of figure it out. You know, especially not like friends and family. Like maybe like I need to get like professional help, you know, somebody that actually knows what the fuck they're doing, and not expect my friends and family to understand what it's like to maybe have a mental illness or, you know, be in a fucked up mental space. And it's like, I wasn't always like this, you know. I feel like just the environment that I was around a lot of my life really fucked up my mind, you know. Like, I was in such a negative and dark environment growing up, you know, most of my life, to me. And I'm not blaming that on nobody or whatever, but that's my truth. Like, my environment was very negative. My environment, I was around people, I was in a situation where I was constantly being pushed down. I was constantly being held down. I was constantly told that I wasn't going to be good. I was nothing, that I was ugly. I was fat. I was black. I was this, you know, and that type of stuff, it really stays with you, you know. And it's just like now in my adult life, trying to figure out how to undo the shit that somebody who had power, you know, over me kind of, you know, like now I'm trying to spend my time trying to figure out how to undo that negativity that somebody put over me as a child, you know. And it's hard because when you've been living that life for so long, like I've been living that fucked up life longer than I've been living my free adult life, and it's like trying to figure out how to undo that is very difficult, you know. And it's like I act out because I don't know how to express myself sometimes. And it's like, and that comes from me being in a space where I was never able to express myself, you know. I couldn't talk about how I was feeling. I never was able to. It was like, what happens in this house stays in this house. It was like, you know, I had to shut the fuck up and just deal, you know, and just take it and deal with it internally and figure it out. And that's still what I do today. Like, so it's now with me knowing that I just have to really be conscious and figure out how to undo that shit, you know? And it's hard to fucking undo that shit. And it's like the more that I think about it, the more that I'm understanding, because a lot of my traits that I'm seeing how I act is a lot of the shit that I saw when I was growing up. I feel like I was being stepped on all the time, and it's now it's like, I kind of want to pay that back to somebody, and it's not how it works, because they didn't do that to me, you know. And it's like I can't get back at the person that did it to me. I don't know. And it's like, it really pisses me off, because I have people that I talk to or whatever, or family that's like, oh, well, you just need to kind of get over it and stuff like that. You know, it's like being, oh shit, I'm about to miss my turn. It's like being somebody that's been in captive for so long, when you get out into the real world, sometimes it's hard to fucking adjust, because all you've known was being captive. All you know was just being in that basement, locked up, and being abused every day. You know what I'm saying? That's all you know. And so once the police come, they kick down the door, you're like, well, what the fuck now? You're just angry because you were there for so long, and it's like, well, what the fuck took the police so long to come and save me? And I think that's what it is. Like, I have that mentality of somebody that's been captive and in the basement and been abused, like always constantly looking for somebody to save me from when I'm going through what I'm going through, looking for and trying to figure out how to adjust now in this world, and how to get out of that mentality of being captive or being a victim, and I think that's what it is, like, and I don't know how to fix myself. I don't know how to fix that mindset. And it's dark. It's ugly too. Like, it's hateful. I don't even know. But I really don't want to be in a dark place. Like, I don't want to keep thinking about my past, but it's like, how do I let that go and move forward? And I think that maybe, like, what I need to do is just seek therapy. And I need to just figure shit out. Because I don't want to, like, be this person throughout the lifespan of my child growing up. Like, I don't want, like, to still be dwelling on this raising a child, because that's not going to be good for her. And I want her to be the best that she can be, and I want her to have a stable mind, and I just want her to be happy, peaceful, healthy, all that. But anyways, I'm almost at work. I'm literally, like, down the street, so basically I just feel like all the feelings that I've been feeling have been misdirected, and I shouldn't be mad at myself. I shouldn't blame myself. And that's what it has been. When you're a child and you grow up in an interesting environment, a lot of times children, they blame themselves for their parents' divorces, or they blame themselves for a bunch of stuff that is never their fault, that is out of their control. And I feel like that's what I'm doing to this day. Like, I'm still taking responsibility and blaming myself for a lot of shit that wasn't my fault. And now it's like I'm trying to figure out how to undo 10, 11, 12 years of shit. And that's hard. But I'm gonna figure it out. It's 8:52. I have a couple minutes before I have to get in there. So put my but yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I have so much more to say, but I think I should save that for therapy. I have so much more to say. I have so much more to get off my chest, but I am going to say one thing though. Me making this video, I feel a hell of a lot better. That's the truth. Like, I feel lighter. I feel like I just kind of let things go or some things off my chest, you know? Yeah, I do. I feel a little bit better. Well, I'm about to go, and I'm going to try to make today. Ooh, I thought he was about to hit that girl's car. I'm going to try to make today a decent day. So, peace, y'all.